Good morning. Welcome to day 30. And it's a chilly one. Fall is definitely here. I almost want to say winter. The next week, actually about the next 2 weeks, it's supposed to be from the mid-50s to the mid-60s here. I miss the 70 to 80 degree weather already. Today's project is the graveyard. Got that there. We got all the junk on the other side. Sue Ann was out here last night. Spent about an hour out here with me, helping me do the boxes. Now, we got the big one, that small one, these two, and these three all working. This one, Angie's urn, is a fickled one. It was flickering, then it was on steady, and then went off, and it hasn't come back on. There's a problem in the connection. So I'm going to have to get back there and mess with that. But right now, I'm not overly worried about it. This one, that one, and these two I have not hooked up yet. I think I'm going to work on these four, get these four fired up and working. And then, if I have the energy, I'll mess with that one. But, like I said, today's graveyard. We'll be working on it pretty much all day. There's a lot to do out here. I got the urns I just showed you. I've got to get lit up. I've got that display to get lit up. I've got this display to light up, and I've already got their power wires, both this display and the one on the other side of the wall. The power lines ran into them, so I just need to install the lights and hook them up. I do have that light box there that needs to be lit up. I need to get the screen material in, and I need to clean up my mess in here. I kind of destroyed it getting in here last night working on the mausoleum. But anyway, I got lighting in here to do. I got the screen material in here to do. I've got 3 pneumatics there. And that arch, which is a pneumatic too, because it has that air blaster in it. All of which need to get hooked up. And that means air lines, their solenoids, which are their switches, and the brain boxes. All need to get up. And then I got to get the floodlights in here too. So it is a very involved project, even without doing those little urn boxes. It usually takes several days to get the graveyard up and running. Usually a day, day and a half. With the little urn boxes, it's turned into a multi-day. It would have helped if they worked the first time. And Sue Ann and I were talking about that last night, and I've got a fix for it. I'll have to redesign the boxes a little bit over the course of the winter. Don't have time to do it now, nor the supplies, so I'll have to be over the winter. But that's basically what we're going to be focusing on today. Breakfast of the day. Since it's chilly, we're going for a hot breakfast. French toast. Cinnamon French toast. In other words, you do up your egg wash that you dip the bread into, add cinnamon to it, and then dip your bread and toast it up. Bacon, eggs, toast. Well, we're having French toast, so we don't need toast. So bacon and eggs, French toast, and then whatever you choose to drink. There's your breakfast of the day. I'm putting the camera down. I'm going to get to work, because the sooner I get moving, the sooner I'll warm up. It's chilly. It's only like 45 degrees out here right now. Okay, mausoleum update. We have 14 urns in here. Out of the 14, 2 are not working. We've got Joseph's here. The box itself is dead. I'm thinking the wiring might have gotten yanked or something and broke it off. Up where the LED is at. So I'm going to have to maintenance that this winter. There's not much I can do about it now. I don't have the time. So that's going to be a dead one. the other one I'm having problems with is Angie, and we just spent a good half hour screwing around with it. We got the light to flicker or flicker off and on, and then just go off and stay off. Cannot get to come on steady. And I'm wondering if I have a loose connection inside the box that might be causing the problem. Because right now, what I've been doing is the LED has wire leads on them coming out the back. I've been connecting the wire leads to a pigtail which runs up to the main power line, and I plug it in there. And that's what I've done with all of these. Okay, and they're all working just fine. Just Angie's causing the problem. So I took the pigtail out and I plugged Angie directly into power. Still having the same problem, it just wants to flicker. So I'm thinking there's a problem with the connection inside the box, and I'm going to have to break the box apart to fix it. So I've got 2 boxes not working. So I have 12 working, 2 not. I'll take that, because the way I had it after my first attempt at lighting these, I had nothing on. So, you know, not bad. Now, the power line that I originally ran from the power box is ending up right here. So what I'm going to end up doing, I think I'm going to go get my lights to light the mausoleum up. We're going to use red to light the hallway, and then blue to come down and highlight the gargoyles and the flamingos down there. And then we'll be done with the inside of the mausoleum. I'm also thinking about running the air line, which plugs in right here, for the air blaster. That way the mausoleum is totally done and I won't have to screw with it. Once we get our lighting and the air blaster up and working, I've got this little display. And this one over here, I need to get lighted up. It's already wired, the power line's already in. I just need to get everything plugged in and the hay in. So we'll get those 2 done. And that's going to be our goal for the rest of the day. Okay, so Ann just called dinner. I'm going to head in and get some dinner. But I just finished this display, and we'll give you a nighttime shot of it with the cell phone so you can see it. So we've got that display done. I got this with a light on it too. It needs to be aimed yet. I haven't done any aiming on the lights in here, but we got all the floods up. I put a couple of blue spots in to shine down on these guys. I don't know if it's going to do much good. But we got red lights all the way through pointing down at the walls. I put another couple of blue spots. They're hitting the wall. They're supposed to be shining down on these guys. They need to be aimed. And, I don't know if you can see it, but right there, that's my air line. I got the air blaster working. And I ended up putting the sensor right there. That'll catch them just as they're coming out. And we did run into one problem. I went and hooked up the control board first. And got it programmed the way I wanted it to fire, and then ran the air hose. And in the process of setting the sensor and running the air hose and everything, I had it dry firing. And both, it's actually a double air blaster. One goes off, it shoots straight down and outward. Then the second one goes off, it shoots straight down and back in toward the door. The first one wasn't going off once I got the air hooked up. But when I was dry firing, it was working fine. I'm thinking it probably just needs to be ran a little bit and she'll end up firing. If I remember right, she did the same thing last year. She dry fired just fine, but as soon as you hooked up pressure, she stopped. And once the moisture and stuff got in there, it kind of loosened it up. I might get in there and squirt some oil in it when we get closer to get closer to opening. I forgot a lot of little tidbit little things like that I need to do, but we'll get there eventually. Well, right now it's dinner time. It's happy hour, and I'm undecided on drinks. What do we do? How about pink vodka lemonade? Ingredients: Sprite, vodka, lime juice, freshly squeezed, and cranberry juice. Why is it they always want fresh squeezed? Many of these are fresh squeezed. Are you feeling fresh? Yeah.
Didn't even move.
I don't have his lights on out here, by the way. I didn't turn this on.
That's fine.
We're checking his cobwebbing up there. So we did some cobwebbing.
It is moving a little.
To remind me of
Yeah. I think it'll be okay though. Okay. Yeah, it's getting chilly in here. Kaylee, you're paintbrushing things.
Camera's on. The light's on.
Yeah. It's got power.
Go ahead.
It's just not recording. Checking out some of Sue Ann's cobwebbing. You see that on the screen?
Yeah.
Honey, I'm so glad we took those dancing lessons.
Yes, dear. And you're so like on my feet.
And now I've been working on this today. And we do have the Celtic cross on. Let's see if the head shows. Upper left-hand corner. Yeah, light's hitting it just right, I think. And then we got the mausoleum finished. Here's Orangie. That's still being fickled and doesn't want to run. And the blue spots seem to be hitting. The flamingo's okay. I do notice one of my lights is out. There we go. And then over here, and the pots are showing up good too.
That one's just dim.
Yeah. And that's the one that shorted out on us. And the blue lights there are showing up good. And we come around. This is where I just finished here. So we made it this far. Most of the day got spent on the mausoleum. And our set dresser is freezing because she's wearing the wrong coat. She's wearing my coat, and it's a little bit big on her. But not too bad out here. There's your nighttime look. Well, end of the day wrap up. Oh, you got Puppy finally, huh? Yeah, I should go leave him in the Pirate, knowing her. Who was it on the vlog, commented on the vlog yesterday over on YouTube? I think it was Joe Apple. Wanted to see more of Sue and Morgan. You know, Morgan hasn't been on camera all that much out here. I've been busy doing things out here when she's been out, so I haven't been had her in the vlog all that much. But tonight's nighttime footage you had a lot of Sue. She was being quiet until the camera went off, and then didn't do very bad today. I think we did damn good on those little urn boxes on the mausoleum. 14 boxes. Out of 14 boxes, we've got 12 working. One has some sort of short in it I'm going to have to diagnose, and the other one had gone bad. The wiring had broke or something inside the box. I'm going to have to take a look at it this winter. So, but we did get the lighting up, you know, it's all aimed. And I got the two little graveyard displays, the one at the entrance and the one at the graveyard. finished. So, you know, I'm happy with that. On the docket for tomorrow is getting the graveyard finished. I still got 2 light boxes to wire up, which really are quicker and easier to do than doing the lighting. And now I've got the lighting to do, and I've got the pneumatics to do, which means their brain boxes, their air hoses, their solenoids, and all that happy hoo-hoo. Probably take most of the day to do it too. If we're lucky, by the end of the day tomorrow, we'll be done with it and into Witch. And I think I'm going to get the screen material up as well in there and get that done and over with. So Sue Ann can get in there and do whatever she needs to do to finish. Sue Ann did spend some time doing some cobwebbing today. She did some out front and in the entrance hall, and also in the chain hallway. We bought, or I should say we had about 1.5 bags to 2 bags of stuff that we bought last year. She has now used that up. She's using some new stuff, same brand and everything like we normally buy, cobwebbing, but it's a lot more cheaply made. It's way thinner. The stuff in the bags looks like it's been knotted, so she's having to untie it and untangle it, and she's just cussing this new cobwebbing. She's not having any luck. But, you know, she's going to be out tomorrow. The 3 areas we got done, the 2 little displays and the mausoleum, she's going to get in there and do some cobwebbing in there. She's coming in right behind me as we go. She's going to hold off, though. Morgan's got some sweeping to do. We've got a lot of debris from the entrance all the way up to here that needs to be swept up and picked up, and that's Morgan work. She's really good at that type of stuff. So she's going to be out here doing that tomorrow as well. Kaylee, where's Puppy? Huh? Where's Puppy? Go get Puppy. Find Puppy. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.